5 principles to make your face naturally more attractive every day. Have you ever wondered why some people naturally radiate beauty? Their faces seem to glow not because of makeup or cosmetic procedures, but because they appear to be living in a state of inner harmony and purpose. Even when their facial features are not drastically different from others, there's something distinct about them, a kind of presence or aura that sets them apart. This difference does not come from physical appearance alone. It stems from how they live, how they think, and how they take care of themselves from the inside out. True beauty is not simply the reflection of the body, it is the expression of the mind and spirit. People who possess this kind of beauty don't need to show off. Their calm presence and self-assured energy naturally draw attention. Think of someone you once met who, upon seeing again, appears more beautiful without having made any obvious physical changes. Then consider others who have altered their appearance, but still seem to lack that natural glow. What causes this difference? It is not magic, it is not luck, it is a transformation from within. When a person becomes more peaceful, confident, and aligned with their values, it shows. It literally shapes their facial expressions, posture, and energy. Their beauty emerges as a byproduct of self-mastery. True beauty is not just about how you look, it's about how you live. It is the light that shines from within. So, the question is, do you want your face to become more attractive each day, naturally and effortlessly? Stoic philosophy offers powerful principles for this transformation. Through self-discipline, emotional balance, and internal clarity, you can cultivate a beauty that lasts, one that is grounded, not fleeting. Let's begin. Principle 1. Praise yourself and others to build confidence. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt radiant, not because of your appearance, but because something inside you felt right, strong, and alive? That is the power of self-praise. When done with awareness, it can transform the way you see yourself and even how others perceive you. Many of us seek validation from outside, compliments, attention, approval, but real confidence begins within. When you learn to acknowledge your own efforts, your face changes, your energy shifts, both your expression and your presence begin to reflect something deeper, self-worth. Think about the difference it makes when you walk into a room with self-assurance. People notice, not because you're loud or flashy, but because confidence has a quiet magnetism. It's the invisible power of someone who knows their own value. Now imagine starting each day with a moment of self-recognition. Instead of focusing on what's missing or imperfect, you take a breath and say to yourself, I am doing well, I am capable, I am enough. This simple shift in mindset doesn't just lift your mood, it subtly changes your facial expressions, posture, and presence. Confidence. True, grounded confidence can literally change how you look. Why is it that some people, even without traditionally attractive features, still manage to draw attention wherever they go? It's because they carry an inner certainty. They believe they are worthy of good things. And when you believe that, it shows. Make no mistake. When you trust yourself, when you stand in your own worth, the world responds differently, and it doesn't stop with yourself. When you take the time to sincerely praise others, recognizing their efforts, their presence, their growth, you not only lift them up, you also elevate your own energy. The act of giving praise creates a ripple effect of positivity, connection, and joy. So why not begin today? Why not take just a few minutes each morning to affirm yourself, not with empty flattery, but with grounded, sincere recognition? I did my best today. I am becoming more resilient. I deserve peace. You'll soon notice that your reflection begins to change, not just in the mirror, but in how you see yourself and how others respond to you. Praise, when rooted in truth and presence, is more powerful than you think. Would you like me to continue rewriting the next part in the same tone? In this video, you will discover 5 practical yet little-known principles that will not only improve your appearance, but also strengthen your confidence and inner peace. These insights are rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, because beauty that is built on peace and authenticity is the kind of beauty that endures from within to without. How inner calm reflects in your face. When you make self-praise and sincere compliments a habit, something subtle but powerful begins to happen. Your face softens, your expression brightens, and your energy becomes more open and welcoming. Imagine this. You offer a genuine compliment to someone. In that moment, not only do you uplift them, you uplift yourself. You feel lighter, happier, more connected. These small acts of kindness generate a cycle of positivity, and over time, that emotional warmth begins to show on your face. Your expression becomes more relaxed. Your presence feels more alive. This is not cosmetic, it's biological and emotional. Your inner world shapes your outer reflection. So let self-praise and praise for others become part of your daily routine, not to flatter or impress, but to train your mind toward recognition of what is good and strong, both in yourself and in the people around you. This simple shift is the key. You won't just look better, you'll help create a better world around you. Ask yourself this: are you willing to start today? Can you offer yourself one honest compliment right now? Just a few words: I did well today. I'm proud of myself. Let your confidence and self-love shape not only your mindset, but also the light in your eyes and the calm in your face. Principle 2. Inner peace, the foundation of lasting beauty. Picture this: you wake up full of energy, feeling ready to take on the day. But as soon as work begins, stress and distractions start to flood in. Your mind races, your body tenses. You look in the mirror, and your face reflects it all. Tightness, fatigue, worrying. Now pause, take a breath, let your shoulders drop, slow your thoughts. Notice how your face begins to soften, your expression lightens. The simple act of reconnecting with your breath brings clarity. This is the quiet power of inner peace. No one can deny this truth. When you are calm within, it shows. When you feel safe and free inside, your presence becomes naturally magnetic, not because of makeup or appearance, but because your spirit is settled and your energy is aligned. But why is inner peace so vital? Because it's not some distant state reserved for the enlightened. It's available to you right now. When your mind is not overwhelmed by anxiety or restlessness, your body responds, wrinkles ease, tension fades, and you begin to glow in a very real way. This isn't magic, it's mind-body logic. Calm thoughts create calm expressions. Peace isn't a lofty goal, it's a habit. You can build one mindful breath at a time. Have you ever tried just a few minutes of silence, a short meditation, or even pausing in the middle of a hectic day to feel your breath and center yourself? These moments change everything. They bring you back to the present, where beauty and clarity live. When you are grounded, your face no longer carries the weight of the world. You become light, relaxed, and naturally radiant. So how can you stay peaceful in a chaotic world? The answer lies in your ability to manage your reactions. Stoic philosophy reminds us, we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond. And when you master your emotional responses, when you no longer let external noise dictate your inner state, you begin to radiate a deep, lasting peace. And that peace, it shines through your face. Calm becomes beauty. Stillness becomes strength. So how do you know when you've truly found that peace? Simple, you'll feel the shift. You'll recognize the calm within, and others will see it too in your eyes, your presence, and the quiet confidence that speaks louder than words. Inner peace shows in the mirror. When you're at peace, your face shows it. The lines of tension begin to fade. The stress that once etched itself into your expression gently dissolves, and what replaces it is a softness, a quiet light that no cosmetic can recreate. You begin to feel lighter, not just emotionally, but physically. Peace within creates a calm that carries through your entire body, allowing you to face challenges without being worn down by them. The truth is simple. When you find inner peace, your face naturally brightens. There's a glow, a vitality that needs no makeup, no filters. It's a beauty that radiates from the inside out. And beyond aesthetics, peace brings something even more valuable, a deep sense of freedom and happiness. You may ask, but how can I find peace in the chaos of daily life? Start small. A few quiet minutes each day. A moment of stillness to feel your breath, to return to yourself. Meditation, silence, or simply a pause. These aren't escapes, they're foundations. They train your mind to find stillness no matter what's happening around you. And when you live with peace, your face becomes a reflection of it, calm, bright, and alive. So ask yourself, are you ready to bring more peace into your life? Starting today, begin with just a few minutes a day. Breathe deeply, close your eyes, be still, let go. You'll start to notice changes, first in how you feel, then in how you look. Peace is not just a feeling, it's a presence, a lightness that no product can replace. It's what makes your beauty real, lasting, and unmistakable. Principle 3. Self-care, the habit that makes you beautiful every day. Pause for a moment and think back to a day when you felt your best, energized, glowing, smiling without effort. You weren't trying to look good, you simply felt good. That's no coincidence. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to grow more beautiful over time, while others remain unchanged? The difference often isn't in their genes or their skincare routine. It lies in a deeper habit, the consistent act of caring for themselves, both body and mind. When you care for yourself, it shows, not just in your skin or posture, but in your presence, in how you carry yourself, in the light in your eyes. Imagine waking up tomorrow and beginning your day not in a rush, but with intention. You nourish your body. You take a moment to breathe, to be still, to connect with yourself. These aren't luxuries, they're investments into peace, health, and natural beauty. These small, consistent acts of care build something powerful inside you, and that strength, that serenity, appears clearly on your face. You've seen it before on days when you feel rested and calm. Your expression is different. Your face feels alive. That's not just mood, it's biology responding to your emotional well-being. Self-care isn't just skincare or workouts. It's how you protect your energy, how you respect your boundaries, how you create space to be yourself. And yes, even an ordinary morning, a calm evening, or a slow weekend can become a source of renewal if you choose to care for yourself in those moments. Because when your inner world is balanced, your outer world transforms, and your face becomes a mirror for the harmony you've built within. The power of true self-care. Here's the truth. Stress and exhaustion don't just weigh down your spirit, they show up on your face. Tired eyes, hollow cheeks, a lack of light that no makeup can fully hide. But the opposite is also true. When you begin to take care of your physical and mental well-being, your body starts to regenerate, and that regeneration is visible. It brings energy back to your face, freshness, vitality, a kind of glow that can't be bottled. But let's be clear, real self-care isn't surface level. It's not just about skincare or supplements. A healthy soul creates a lasting beauty when you learn to let go of unnecessary worries. When you stop carrying what was never yours to hold, your mind becomes lighter, your face softens, you breathe differently. Have you ever noticed how your body feels different when you're not under pressure? How your skin seems smoother, your features more relaxed? Just because you're not in a state of constant tension, that's no accident. Even something as simple as regular movement, walking, stretching, or exercise helps circulate energy throughout your body. It revitalizes your skin, brings color to your cheeks, and keeps your entire system in harmony. You don't need to chase some idealized version of beauty. What you need is balance, nourishment, rest. This is why people who care for themselves don't just look better, they feel better. And that energy, it's contagious. Self-care doesn't mean chasing expensive trends or living up to lofty wellness ideals. Sometimes, it's as simple as going to bed early, drinking water, eating foods that fuel you, saying no when you need to, giving yourself permission to rest. When you feel good from within, your face reflects it. You stop trying to look beautiful, and instead, you just are. No effort, no mask. Taking care of yourself is not a random act. It's a choice, a daily one, and you get to make it every morning. That healthy breakfast, that 5-minute walk in the sun, that quiet pause to breathe and check in with your thoughts. These simple habits nourish your body and mind, and when your inner world is nourished, your face shines with life. So the question is, are you ready to start today? Start small, start gently. Take a few minutes to reconnect with yourself, to slow down, to give your body what it needs and your heart what it's been asking for. You'll notice the difference. Your skin, your smile, your energy, all of it will reflect back at you. Because real beauty is sustainable beauty, and it begins with how you treat yourself. Principle 4. Self-acceptance, the root of natural radiance. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like you just weren't enough? Not beautiful enough, not perfect enough, not like someone else. It's a familiar voice, one many of us know too well. But here's what most people don't realize. It's those very thoughts that dim your light. True beauty begins the moment you stop trying to be someone else and start accepting who you already are. When you practice self-love, your face changes, not because it becomes flawless, but because it becomes honest, alive, free. Why self-acceptance? Because the moment you accept yourself, you stop fighting your own reflection. You stop criticizing what can't be changed. You begin to see yourself with kindness, with softness, with truth. And that truth is radiant. You don't need to be perfect to be beautiful. You just need to be present. And when you show up for yourself with love, the world will begin to see that light. 2. The art of loving yourself, where true beauty begins. Learning to love yourself isn't about perfection. It's about peace. It's about making room for all. That you are the parts you celebrate, and the ones you've been taught to hide. When you begin to live in harmony with yourself, something shifts. Even the features you once called flaws start to soften. Your strengths become more visible because you finally allow yourself to see them. And your face, it begins to change, not with effort, not with makeup, but with ease, with lightness, with grace. You may not always notice it, but the way you feel about yourself shows up in every expression. When you're filled with doubt, when you're constantly criticizing yourself, your face carries that weight through tension, fatigue, a dimmed gaze. But when you practice self-love, your entire presence transforms. Your skin softens, your eyes brighten, your face relaxes into a quiet, effortless beauty. No product can replicate that. No filter can recreate it. Because it's not something you put on. It's something that radiates from within. So how do you begin loving yourself? Start small. When you make a mistake, talk to yourself with compassion. It's okay. I'll try again. When you catch yourself comparing, shift your focus. Look how far I've come. Self-love doesn't mean pretending you're perfect. It means respecting who you are, as you are. It doesn't mean staying stagnant. It means growing, but doing so with kindness, not pressure. It's not ego. It's care. It's acceptance. It's truth. When you love yourself, you stop rushing your transformation. You understand that real change takes time, and that's healing. Progress and confidence grow from the inside out. And as your inner world finds harmony, your outer world begins to reflect it. You feel lighter. You treat yourself better. You connect more deeply with others. You stop seeking validation and start standing in your worth. Your beauty becomes effortless, natural, authentic. You begin to glow, not because you're trying to, but because you've stopped trying to be anything other than you. So, how do you know when you've truly begun to love yourself? You'll notice it in how you breathe, how you respond, how you hold yourself. You'll care for your body not out of obligation, but out of respect. You'll stop chasing approval and start choosing peace. And your face will tell the story. It will speak of softness, of calm, of freedom. So don't wait. Don't wait for someone else to love you first. Be the first to honor yourself, to care, to listen, to rest. Create a few quiet rituals, a few minutes of stillness, a deep breath, a hand over your heart, and you'll see your face will begin to shine. Not because of a beauty technique, but because you've come home to yourself. So ask yourself, are you ready to begin this journey starting today? Let self-acceptance and self-love become the foundation of your beauty. Because when you are at peace within, your face will always reflect that truth. No makeup, no illusion, just light from the inside out. Principle 5. The power of an optimistic mind, where true radiance begins. Have you ever met someone who seemed to glow? Not because of perfect features or flawless skin, but because of something deeper, something magnetic, effortless, and undeniably radiant. You might have wondered, what's their secret? It's simpler than you think. A positive mindset. When you carry an optimistic spirit, you're not just happy you shine. It's not about pretending everything's perfect. It's about choosing to see beauty, even in imperfection. Think back to a day when you felt genuinely joyful. When you weren't weighed down by stress or worrying, can you remember how your face looked? Bright, open, soft. That's not a coincidence. Your mindset directly shapes your energy, and your energy, it shows on your face. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges. It means choosing to meet them with grace, with faith, with light. When your mind is at peace, your face naturally reflects that stillness. When your thoughts are gentle, your expression softens, your eyes brighten, you glow. And it's not a glow that fades. It's the kind of beauty that endures because it's not based on trends, or effort, or control. It's rooted in how you feel about yourself and the world around you. When you're optimistic, you stop focusing on what's wrong or missing. You start noticing what's working, what's growing, what's already enough. That shift changes everything. You don't need to be perfect to be beautiful. You simply need to be present with yourself, with the moment, with the goodness that's already here. And in that presence, your natural beauty awakens. You stop trying so hard. You stop comparing. You begin to trust yourself more, and without even realizing it, others are drawn to your energy not because you're doing anything, but because you've stopped hiding who you are. So how do you stay optimistic in everyday life? Start small. Begin each morning with gratitude, not for everything you wish you had, but for what's already within reach. When things feel hard, pause and reframe. Instead of "I can't," try "I'm still learning." Instead of focusing on limitations, focus on possibilities. These little shifts matter. They don't just change your mood, they change your presence. And when your presence is aligned with positivity, your face lights up with effortless beauty. Why does your face glow when your thoughts are light? Because your body listens to your mind. When your mind is calm, your nervous system relaxes, your muscles soften. Stress no longer steals your vitality. In that state of ease, your body functions better, your skin looks healthier, your posture improves, and most importantly, your energy feels safe, open, and magnetic. So no, the most radiant people aren't always the ones with the best features. They're the ones who have made peace with themselves, who choose to see life through a lens of possibility. And that kind of beauty, it's timeless, it's magnetic, and it's already within you. You just have to choose it, one thought, one breath, one moment at a time. Shine from within, the true secret to daily radiance. When you learn to find light in every situation, something beautiful begins to happen. You naturally radiate a positive energy, one that draws people in without effort. Your face softens, your eyes brighten, and your presence becomes magnetic. So, are you ready to shift your mindset starting today? Try seeing life through a more hopeful lens. Find joy in the small moments. Appreciate what you already have, because when you do, it's not just your appearance that changes, it's your entire experience of life. You'll notice a glow on your face that wasn't there before. And more importantly, you'll feel that shift deep within your soul. This isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling alive, peaceful, and grounded from the inside out. So why not begin today? Start each morning with an optimistic heart, and watch how your face becomes more vibrant, your spirit lighter, your energy more magnetic. A positive mindset is the quiet key to lasting, natural beauty. Not the kind that fades or needs constant effort, but the kind that comes from being fully, confidently yourself. Let that be your secret. Let positivity be the quiet magic that helps you grow more beautiful with each passing day, naturally, gently, and authentically. So now we've uncovered 5 powerful truths, 5 inner secrets to becoming more radiant every single day. They aren't about makeup, trends, or quick fixes. They're about going deeper, nurturing your real beauty from within. Each of these truths offers more than just surface change, they offer transformation. Speak kindly to yourself, and you'll watch your confidence rise, reflected in your expression. Protect your inner peace, and your face will soften untouched by stress. Care for your body and mind, and you'll feel stronger, more vibrant, more alive. Love and accept who you are, and your natural beauty will unfold with grace. Stay optimistic, and you'll carry a glow no product could ever give you. These are not complicated rituals. They're simple shifts, daily choices that lead to extraordinary results. When you choose to love yourself, when you stay grounded in peace and walk with quiet confidence, your beauty doesn't need to be forced. It simply shines. You don't need to become someone else. You only need to see yourself differently. So, are you ready to begin this journey of inner beauty? Start today. Gently, consistently. Apply these simple truths and observe the difference not just in how you feel, but in how you look, how you walk into a room, how you see yourself. Because beauty isn't something you put on, it's something you release from within. And you, just as you are worthy of that glow, worthy of care, worthy of love, worthy of showing up in the world as your whole, radiant self. May every day from here be a little more beautiful, not because you've reached perfection, but because you've come home to you.